ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles attempt to begin a 10-game homestand. 3 teams coming to town, starting with a 3-game series tonight against the Detroit Tigers here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Folks, the Orioles stink right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. We are in last place. We are not very good. Everybody knows it. And I think more and more people are starting to come together and agreeing on exactly what it is that needs to change with this organization. And unfortunately, I don't think that change is going to come about during this playing season. So, kind of stuck with what we got here. I was hoping that perhaps a manager like Craig Albanese might have some of that, maverick aspect to his personality, or maybe have some innovative ideas that he'd be willing to maybe just circumvent this entire Elias philosophy. Ben McDonald is already adding his 2 cents, and that's on a Masson broadcast. Yeah, it's been very frustrating to watch this team just be so inconsistent. I mean, what is our longest stretch of winning this season? Obviously, our best record was when we were at 9-7. Since we were 9-7, it's been pretty bad, right? 12-22 since that 9-7 start. And I'm looking here. Yeah, there was that nice stretch where we won 6 out of 7, and that's what got us to that 9-7 record. We won 3 straight in Chicago, took 2 out of 3 against San Francisco at home, and then the first game against the Diamondbacks. That was week 2 of April. Since then, our best run, we won 3 out of 4. Taking 2 out of 3 against Kansas City, and then the first game at home against Boston. Another 3 out of 4 stretch. The 2 out of 3 against the Yankees. We won the final game against the A's. Leading into that, So a couple of 3 out of 4 stretches since being 9-7, but we've also had, well, a current 3-game losing streak. That was preceded by losing 3 out of 4. We had a 3-game losing streak prior to that. We had a 5-game losing streak prior to that. We've had a couple of other 3-game losing streaks along the way. Yeah. And we are getting close to the 1/3 mark of the season. Today is game number 51. Game 54 is the 1/3 mark. And yeah, the only benefit we have is that this American League, nobody seems to want to be very good other than about 3 teams. But there are 6 spots to get into the playoffs. We're 3.5 games out of that last spot. That doesn't seem like much, but it really is a deep hole because of all the teams that are also in the mix. Anyway, to add more frustration to what we've been experiencing here after having a day off following a sweep in Tampa, is that today's an Apple TV game. So we're going to have to go through the Apple TV, all that fun, the fun of Apple TV. Normally what happens with Apple TV is that they don't start the game for me until like when the game starts. Sometimes like a couple of outs into like the first inning. Because right now I'm pulling it up and it's just a black screen. It's got the event information. It's telling me it's Apple TV. But I don't have a benefit of a pregame show or a standby screen. It's just a black screen. So I've pulled up a backup, and the backup, same situation. No idea. So first pitch for this is supposed to be where is it? Apple TV. I swear, I'm not in the mood. 7:15 for you guys. So about 10 minutes until first pitch. And let me check again on the status of the game. There's been some bad weather in the area, and it's going to be raining pretty much on and off the entire weekend. Could play a factor in getting all these games in against the Tigers. I'd rather rain out against Tampa and then maybe make it up in the second half. Give ourselves 60 games or something to maybe in that time frame figure out how to play better. Because, man, if we play them again starting on Monday, that was a beatdown in Tampa this past week. All right, what am I looking up? The weather? Twitter, I guess, to see if there is. What is this? BW can't handle the heat. Crash is normal. You know what's not normal, dude? You know what's not normal? Stalking somebody now for like 9 months. That's abnormal. But have a nice day. You're still stuck on that, dude? You might want to move on with your life. Trash talk. Yes. Okay. Go make a new account, buddy. Keep on dying on that hill. It's such a cause worth fighting for. I can see why you devote so much time to it. Anyway, as we wait to see if this game's going to start, let's go over the pitching matchups and the starting lineups. I don't know. How is it going? Ask me in a few minutes. Hey, we got 70 people here already. That's nice. Apparently, my channel's success hinges on the person that I just booted out of the channel. Funny how that works. So We do have the benefit of playing in the American League right now. If we were in the National League with this record, the season would basically be over. I think it would be something like 9.5 games. Something like 9.5 games out of a wild card spot if we had this record in the National League right now. And one of the teams that's playing as poorly as us are these Detroit Tigers. The Tigers come in here with a record of, wait for it, 20-31. They are actually a little bit worse than us. Not many teams are, but record-wise, they are one of them. And folks, people had the Tigers pretty much running away with their division after adding Framber Valdez to the rotation to go along with Tarek Skubal and, some pretty good position players that have, on the younger side that are just getting better with a couple of nice veterans sprinkled in there. A lot of people had expectations that the Tigers would be the best team in the Central. Well, here they are, 11 games under and 12 under on the road. Record of 20-31 coming into this. The pitching matchup tonight, Chris Bassitt is going to pitch in this game, folks. Keegan Akin, though, is going to start. It's going to be the same situation a couple of starts back. I can't remember the opponent off the top of my head, but Akin pitched the first inning, and then Bassitt came in and pitched, I think, 6 innings between innings 2 through 7. And it worked out well. We won that game. Bassitt had a nice, even though it's not technically a start, a nice outing. And Akin did his job pitching that scoreless first. So we're hoping for a similar result here this evening. Akin starting. Bassitt should be coming in probably in the second inning. We're going up against a former Oriole for half a season, a third of a season anyway, Jack Flaherty, a right-hander. Flaherty is doing pretty bad for the Tigers. I can see why they're not doing so hot. Jack Flaherty certainly not helping the cause. An 0-5 record, a 5.77 ERA, and a whip of 1.60, 43 2/3 innings. He has struck out 48, but 41 hits and 29 walks, along with half a dozen home run balls. It has been pretty ugly for Jack Flaherty. That's uglier than pretty much any of our starting pitching lines from the likes of Brandon Young. It might be near Trevor Rogers, but at least Rogers has a couple of wins. But yeah, pretty bad. Here is the starting lineups for the visiting Tigers. Kevin McGonigal, one of the more promising rookies in the league. He's the shortstop. He's batting leadoff. Dylan Dingler will do the catching and bat second. Jahmai Jones will DH and hit third. Riley Green in left field will be the cleanup hitter. Spencer Torkelson in the number 5 hole will play first base. Wincio Perez is in center field batting 6th. Zach McKinstry will hit 7th and play right field. Gage Workman at third base hitting 8th. And How You Lee, How You Lee, second base batting 9th for the Tigers. For your Baltimore Orioles, Taylor Ward will lead off and play in left field. And again, folks, we're facing a right-handed starter, and Gunnar Henderson appears to now have, semi-permanently moved down to the number 2 spot. We were calling for any kind of move down or move Ward to hit lead off, move Gunnar down somewhere. If it was 2, if it was 5, or anywhere in between. We've been demanding it, and it appears now this is the second straight game against a righty that he is going to hit there. Gunnar at shortstop. Adley Rutschman batting third and doing the catching. Pete Alonso, the cleanup hitter at first base. Samuel Basayo will DH and bat 5th. Leody Taveras in center field hitting 6th. Colton Cowser will play right field and hit 7th. Kobe Mayo batting 8th at third base and hitting 9th. looking for his first hit of the season. 0 for 4 so far. Jackson Holliday is at second base. All right, folks. First pitch is apparently 3 minutes away, but let me just go ahead and let everybody know that, and we might have a larger audience here tonight than normal because of the fact that it's an Apple TV game and folks might not have access to it. But do keep in mind, access for me is a little sketchy as well, and we may have to wait until after first pitch to get into this thing. I'm going to start working on it again now and cross my fingers. But again, please be patient. And all I can tell you is that there's no guarantees with these Apple TV games, but what has been the case in the past is that eventually, whether it's on time, a batter or two late, or even a full half inning missed, eventually the game does get on here. Right now, my primary provider here is saying nothing. Okay. Looking at the backup. I can see the Charm City chat humming over there. What's all the fuss? What's everybody talking about tonight? Oh, there is something I want to read over. Craig Albanese gave a pretty long press conference since that Ben McDonald Masson sort of enough with this analytics crap. Go play some baseball. I guess Albanese had a response to that. Okay, I got the game. I've got the game. Folks, I got the game. Yo, Spike, I got the Mots. All right, so folks, here's the deal. If you're watching along with me, first of all, what are you doing with Apple TV? Second of all, you're going to want to get synced up with me. You're probably going to be ahead of me, although, again, with Apple TV, who knows? Maybe I'm ahead of you today. But whatever it is, you're going to want to get synced up. If you're ahead of me, pause your game after the first pitch, if I haven't called it already. And, yeah, if I'm ahead of you, pause me after first pitch, then watch first pitch, and then unpause me. You get it? Just get it prepared. Folks, the Orioles are wearing their City Connect jerseys tonight. And I'm seeing a lot of pregame player hype going on. Gunnar leading the charge in the Oriole dugout right now. Nice to see. He grabs his glove, and Gunnar's taking the field. There he goes. Keegan Akin. 10 appearances on the season for Akin. A couple of them were disasters. So he's got a pretty ugly-looking ERA. Second time starting a game, though, and the first time he's done it, it worked out nicely. With Bassitt coming in the second inning. All right, folks. Apple TV, I'm not quite sure when we're going to see first pitch, but it should be relatively soon. So why don't I check in with the Charm City chat? There's an idea. Hey there, CCC. What's going on? Let's try to get in all the shout-outs as quickly as possible. Kurt, Card Craze, Chilo, Phantom, George, Matt Abel, Edward, Garrett Family Aquatics, Nicholas Handy. Oh, did he use 2 accounts today already? Oh, he must be bored. Mr. B. Moore, Rick DeRocher, B. Moore Dubs. Folks, we're about to get first pitch. I'll pick it up with you here in a minute. Here we go. The first pitch of the night is drilled out to right field and deep, and it's gone. Jesus Christ. The rookie Kevin McGonigal sat on an Akin pitch and drove it out into the seats in right center field, just to the left of the out-of-town scoreboard. My goodness. Folks, go grab yourself a beer. Here we are. Here this is. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, no. Believable. Here's Dylan Dingler. Swung on and fouled back. It's 0-2 on Dingler. I can't wait to catch up with the current chat after that first pitch of the ball game. Mr. B. Moore is here. Ryan Lust. I better hurry up with these names before everybody leaves. 0-2 outside, 1-2. Chawa. Jefferson Memo. I have no idea if I said that right. Tramella Wright. Blue Jay. Fouled back. Rob Freeman. Coach Sterling. Ronnie Hood. Hello, everybody. Michael Flaherty. I might have said your name already. El Duderino. Tank. Joe Shipley. The count now 2-2 on Dingler, folks. It's already 1-0 Tigers on a first pitch home run hit by Kevin McGonigal. Scott is here. Fly by night. Swing and a miss. On a pitch, low and away, Akin gets the strikeout. Welcome in, everybody.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It's 56 degrees in downtown Baltimore. Swing and a miss by Jahmai Jones. He's only hitting 175. Oh, 1 is low. Folks, I'm looking super pink. Is it already time with the sunlight to go over to this next setting on the ring light here? 1-1 pitch. Bottom of the zone, called a strike. Jones with a look at the ump. Wants to know if that is the bottom of the zone. I don't know. Is that better? Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts after the home run ball.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I know, and I can't sit here and defend Akin, but Akin's not the only person on the Orioles staff to throw a first pitch of the ball game batting practice pitch. It's too bad because he struck out the next couple of guys. If he just maybe threw something not in the middle of the plate, we're probably doing okay right now. But you make a mistake, a guy's ready to hit it. I mean, right here, he just made Riley Green swing at a bad pitch up and in. 0-2 on Green, and the next pitch low and away. Riley Green hitting .326. The 1-2. That should have been strike 3. Rutschman, no designs on challenging. It would have ended the inning. And that would have been 3 strikeouts in the inning for Akin. The 2-2 fouled away. I mean, the more you look at this inning, honestly, as you know, again, you can't let Akin off the hook. He's given up 1 run in his 1 inning of work, and situationally, that's not doing the job. But otherwise, he's looked pretty good. It's just unfortunate. It sucks. Another foul ball. 2-2 the count. I don't want to praise him too much. I don't know what he's going to do with Riley Green. Here's a little soft liner and a scoop catch made by Mayo over at third base, and that ends the inning. So there you go. 2 strikeouts and a little nub liner to third. Just one stupid pitch to begin the ball game, and we're losing 1-0. Or as I should say, Tigers won and the Orioles coming up. We get to get our licks in. Hey, folks, we got 120 people here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Epic comeback. Everybody wants a catchphrase. Everybody wants a catchphrase. Hey, folks, hit that like button. What do you say? We're in the middle of a commercial break. We got plenty of people here to get the like count up. We're up to 50. That's great, but we can double that thing. Oh, yeah, it's early. Hey, look, if I sound like I'm lacking in morale, it's not because I don't think we can win this game. It's because I think this organization is screwed until we get rid of Mike Elias. It's a much deeper melancholy. It's not really about the game. Sure, it's early. We got time. We can win this. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Nobody went and saw Obsession yet? I'm telling you, this movie's going to blow up. And you guys are going to be late to the party. I was trying to make you guys the cool kids. Let you guys know about it before everybody else saw it. Been blowing up. I've been getting nothing but compliments from people going, thank you, BW, for that recommendation. Hey, folks. Ward, Henderson, and Rutschman are coming up. Jack Flaherty. He wears number 9. Not a common number for a pitcher. Swing and a miss. Flaherty versus Ward.
Taylor?
I ain't got no Apple TV. No Apple. Apple TV ain't got it. It's 0-2 on Taylor Ward. He's hitting .257. Lays off one low and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We've been ignoring Ward's slipping average because he's been getting on a lot via the walk, but lately he hasn't been walking too much either. We need to start seeing some more hits. Swing and a miss. Ward strikes out. I don't watch any movies early anymore. They cost too much to go. Well, Phantom, here's your chance. I mean, I agree with you. I typically don't take the risk of going to the theater unless I feel really confident about the studio, the director, other factors. Gunnar Henderson takes a pitch low for ball 1. But I'm telling you right now, if you like horror, if you like the genre, this one is going, and just an amazing performance by the female lead. I can't tell you enough. You're going to know this young lady's name soon enough. 1-0 pitch is off the plate, 2-0 to Gunnar. Folks.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Come on, Gunnar. The 2-0. Hit hard to right. Get down. Get fair. That ball is a fair ball. Gunnar watching as he pulls into second base. That ball was smoked down to the corner. A 1-out double, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Yeah, I know there's free streaming movie sites out there, Be More Dubs. I'm trying to recommend a movie that's actually worth seeing in a theater with other people. Share the experience. There'll be gasps. There'll be laughs. There'll be cringe moments. It's a good time at the theater. A rare good time at the theater. Rutschman appears to have just challenged what is a called strike one. He thinks it's inside, and he's wrong. Unbelievable. We had a chance to challenge and gave it up earlier, and now we're challenging when we shouldn't. One challenge gone, one left as Rutschman on an 0-0 count wastes a challenge. And it's our catcher doing it. That's what makes it worse. Next pitch off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 out. Rutschman hitting .266. That ball's fouled off to the right into the camera well. 1-2. How are we feeling about these City Connects, folks? Are we getting used to it? Why does the 5 look like an upside-down backwards 2? Rutschman fouls one away. It's still 1-2. I'll steal the Apple TV stat that Rutschman 23 RBIs since April 21st. That's 4th best, just 3 behind the best for most RBI and since that time. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2 the count. Folks, how about your first bugle of the day? Folks, the turnout right now is god-awful. There are maybe 7,000 people scattered around here. Probably a lot of people convinced that this game wasn't going to be either on time or played at all. Rutschman hits one to center field. It's going to back up the center fielder, Perez, but it'll be caught out there. Gunnar will tag and go to third, but there's 2 down in the inning now. Rutschman gives it a ride, but the straightaway center. So defensively for the Tigers, it's Riley Green in left, Wensiel Perez in center, Zach McKinstry in right, Workman at third, McGonigal at short, Lee at second, Torkelson at first. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. How you Lee. I'm thinking of Brooks Lee. He's on the Twins. All right, here's Pete Alonso. First pitch strike. A fastball by Flaherty. Folks.
A polar bear stirs.
Pete Alonso hitting .228. 9 homers. 28 RBI. Trying to get in a first inning run. Fouls it away. It's 0-2. Breaking ball there at just 79 from Flaherty. There's the laundry list of injuries for the Tigers that include the likes of Javi Baez, Gleyber Torres, Kerry Carpenter, and 2-time Cy Young Award winner Tarek Skubal. 0-2 pitch, in on the hands and fouled away. Well, the one thing about a crowd this small, you can hear individual chatter of guys clapping and chirping at the hitter or the pitcher or the ump. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. The second baseman, Lee, almost directly behind the bag, is shifted as far to the left as he can. Playing Alonso to pull. Alonso fouls it away. Still 1-2. Come on, Pete. Gunner at third. He hit a 1-out double with 2 down. The 1-2 to Alonso lays off another breaking ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 more bugle. Come on, Pete. Help a brother out. Is that Bassitt over there getting ready in the bullpen? Somebody's tying their shoe. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Are we going to challenge that one? We're not? Are we ever going to know when it's appropriate to challenge? Adley challenges a 0-0 count pitch, but we don't challenge a pitch that ends the inning? What are we doing? I am at a loss for words. I am at a loss for words. Unbelievable. This was worth enough of a challenge that even if we had lost it, I would not be happy, but I would at least go, okay, situationally, I get it. But God damn it, if we didn't screw up the same thing 2 different ways. It's just unbelievable. That looked like a ball to me. Sure looked like a ball to me. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. Where is that bottle of Johnny Walker Red Label? Why did I have to drink it all in one night? This team is going to make me start drinking. Epic comeback. Here we go. Hey, folks, we got 150 people here. I have to once again ask, for those of you that have yet to hit the thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen, please do so. We're in a commercial break. My morale is down. If we get the likes up to 100, I'd feel a whole lot better. We got the numbers here to do it. You do your part. It takes a couple of seconds. It helps out the channel. And everybody's happy. Folks, come on. Help me out here. Chris Bassitt is on the pitch. So the first inning, we screwed up. Let's try his second inning. The batter is Spencer Torkelson, and the first pitch from Bassitt is a strike. Torkelson hitting just 194. And since April 28th, he's hitting only 145. Lined Gunner on one bounce to his right in the hole there. He fields it and throws out Torkelson. 1 down. One thing about Apple TV, they do give you a nice visual presentation. I do have to give them that. Winfield Perez, switch hitter batting from the left side, looks at a, what was that? It broke outside for ball 1. Perez is only hitting 160. Hit on the ground to second. Should be routine for Holiday, and it is. 2 outs on 4 pitches for Bassitt. A good sign. Good start for him. Zach McKinstry, the third straight hitter with a sub-200 average. He's hitting only 193. A home run, 6 RBI. Played a lot of third base last year, and they got him in playing in right field now. Curveball, foul tipped at the plate. It's 1-1. One from Bassitt. Hit up the middle, but Gunnar playing right behind the second base bag will throw out McKinstry, and it's a very economical, very nice inning of work here from Bassitt to start his night. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Detroit. Huh? What are we on about? Wow, I liked the broadcast, subscribed, and now unsubscribed. Well, you can't type in that you've unsubscribed unless you've first are still subscribed. Because if you're unsubscribed, then you can't type in there. So you waited, typed that in, and now you can unsubscribe. Okay? Or would you like me to do it for you? Oh, I get it. Because, yeah, right. The GD thing. I know. It's a very uncommon expression in the world of baseball. Have you ever been near a baseball field? Let me ask you this, Harvey. Do you like Earl Weaver? Or should he rot in hell for all eternity because he would say goddamn about every 15th word? Are you really that worried about it? How about you worship the way you do and let others do what they do? Okay? Are your ears that fragile? If they are, I would recommend another sport besides baseball. Good luck. Anyway, that okay there, Harvey? I would expect some kind of response, but I forgot you unsubscribed. But thanks for your temporary involvement with the channel. That was fun. Me and Harvey. Those were good times together. All right. Bottom of the second inning coming up. Harvey, go look up on YouTube Earl Weaver Manager's Corner, okay? You know Earl Weaver, legend of the Oriole franchise, retired number, considered one of the greatest. I guess you should cancel him too, right? Okay. 0-1 the count, folks. We're back underway in the bottom of the second inning with Sammy Basayo at the plate. The next pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2 on Sammy.
Sammy.
I had a drink, but I don't know where I put it. Oh and 2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout of Basayo. And he chased a bad one up and away there for strike 3. One down here in the bottom of the second. Here is Leody Taveras. He's hitting .252. Line drive, base hit into right field. That one's going to roll up against the wall. Leody will have a double. McKinstry gets it in quick, but the throw is offline. Taveras with a one-out double shows the wings. Second double for the Orioles. Let's see if we can tie up this ball game.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
I tell you what, I see how McKinstry quickly played that ball, got it out of that wall, fired it back in. Why can't one of our corner outfielders do that? Cowser looks at a called strike on a breaking ball. Folks, the milkman is hitting 186. And he chases one that breaks down near the dirt for strike 2. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. My goodness. Cowser never had a chance. My goodness. That cow needs one of those air pressure guns. Like in No Country for Old Men. Here's Kobe Mayo, 2 down, runner at second. First pitch called a strike on a breaking ball. Tough one that wound up on the outside corner at the knees. Mayo hitting 183. We need a clutch 2-out hit to tie the ball game. This time he lays off a similar pitch in the dirt. It's 1-1. Come on, folks.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Spread it out. Spread it out. Pitch. Come on, Blue. That's a ball. And Mayo's not going to challenge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Can we, by accident, do this right? By accident. Blindfold me at the free throw line. I'm going to make 2 out of 10. Jesus. What's his last name? Christ. And Mayo strikes out. Inning over. I got to go learn some more last names. Folks, the Orioles continue to make you pull your hair out. At the end of 2, it's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Good golly, Miss Molly. Folks, ain't this fun? Aren't we having fun? Aren't we having fun?
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Where's you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
You know, I was really enjoying that movie, The Bad News Bears, but then one of the kids said, "God damn," and, well, now I just, I can't. I mean, it's okay that Buttermaker gave them all beers to drink and stuff. That's fine. And, you know, it's just that word. There was a word in there. Just absolutely ruined everything. Anyway. People are people, so why should it be I can't understand what makes a man takes another man and they understand. I can't understand what makes a man. Gage Workman takes up and away ball one. It's the top of the third. 1-0 Detroit. Workman, another average under 200 in this Tiger lineup. 179. Drills one to right. That one's not going to get above the flag court. It'll be played off the wall by Cowser. He fires it into second. It's late. It's a leadoff double, and we should be happy. That ball hit high off the wall, a few feet higher, and it would have snuck onto the court for a home run. And a perfect time for this. What is this lady dressed for the sequel to Pretty Woman? Did she just get picked up off Pratt Street? Look at this getup. Hey, Craig, do you mind not talking to the lady of the night? We got a ball game to worry about. Leadoff man on. 0-1 the count to somebody. That is a fair ball down the left field line by Hao Yu Lee, coming in to score. Meanwhile, they're interviewing Albarnez during this. Could you time this any worse? Are you serious? Workman comes in to score. RBI double. Back-to-back doubles to begin the third inning. Unbelievable. That ball was so close to not being fair, but nothing is fair right now. Here's McGonigal. First pitch, he flies one toward left. It'll go foul. And now there's streaming issues as well. Yay. Yay, streaming issues too. Good grief. The 0-2 to McGonigal. Called strike three, and Detroit's going to challenge. And if they win this, they win it. It is not strike three. It's a ball. One team knows what they're doing, and one team, and the Tigers have a worse record than us. 1-2 pitch, up and away, 2-2. You can't hear me? Oh well. Can you see me? Hi. There's no volume? Check, check. No sound. Check, check, check. There should be sound. Hello. Volume? Check, check. No sound. I hear me. Check, check. I hear myself. I sound great. The count is 2-2 on McGonigal. Don't worry. You don't want to see what's happening in the game right now. You don't want to hear it either. Just stay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3. McGonigal goes down looking. One away. Nice 2-seam action on this fastball from Bassitt. It started to come inside and then tailed back over the inside edge. The batter is Dylan Dingler. And a little tapper back to Bassitt, but it's a foul ball apparently. Rutschman's saying take the ball to first base anyway. Has an umpire indicated anything? There's been no call made by the ump, and Bassitt is going to tag Dingler out. What in the hell? I've never seen anything like this. Dylan Dingler hit a roller back to Bassitt. A runner moving up to third on the play, but Dingler never went to first. He wanted a foul ball called. The ump never made any indication. Rutschman pointed toward first. Bassitt at first didn't know where to go. He was checking out the runner at third. Wow, the ball did get a piece of the tip of Dingler's foot. So is this going to be something they can replay, or is that it? Is that a non-replayable, non-reviewable play right there? Unbelievable. 2 down, runner at third. Things are already weird here. Something strange is afoot at the Circle K, folks. 2 down, runner at third. Colt Keith is up. How is he up? First pitch is outside for ball 1. What is going on here? A pinch hitter in the 3rd inning? XBH's extra base hit. The 1-0. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 from Bassitt. A big chopper back to the pitcher. He's going to have to hurry. The throw is in time. Bassitt had to throw a seed from about 50 feet away to Alonso. He gets the final out. But the Tigers score their 2nd run of the day. Back-to-back doubles by Workman and Lee. And at the end of 2.5 innings, the Tigers have a 2-0 lead. They pinch hit a DH just to face Akin. That's quite the move. That's quite the move. Hey, folks, you want to hear about Craig Alvarez's take on Ben McDonald talking about the use of analytics and everything else? Alvarez said, quote, "In my opinion, this is my personal take on this. I want more information, honestly," Alvarez said, seeming to enjoy the debate. Quote, "Like, I love all the information, and all of it is just pieces to the puzzle. I think the more information you have, it helps you guide what's happening in the game and your decision-making, but it's not the end-all, be-all. I think it's you take all the information you have, and then also you have to watch the game and players' feedback and coaches' feedback, and then you make your decision. Like analytics, numbers, data have been along since this game has started. Obviously, it just looks different now. It's more granular than batting average and ERA. Now there's actually concrete data points that can give you a look underneath the hood of what the player is actually doing. And a lot of numbers are there for evaluation purposes, which to me doesn't matter to me. It's just more of taking the numbers and how can we get players better. Huh? And then also, can we find small margins for matchups that can either help or us win the game or put our players in the best spot to succeed? Alvarez also was asked what he's most focused on when it comes to at-bat quality. Quote, "I think, are we swinging at pitches in the strike zone that we can do damage on? And are we not chasing outside the strike zone?" he said. "I think it sounds very basic, but also hitting is hard. I think we've all seen it across the league where a hitter goes up there and just waves at 3 pitches. Oh, we've seen that. To me, to a lot of people, there's not an approach there, so that's going to happen. Humans play the game, so we challenge ourselves. How can we make that happen less, right? And how can we double down in our conversations to make sure that player, that hitter, is going up there equipped to handle that guy? That's, man, that's a lot of talking. It's already 0-2 on Jackson Holiday, folks. Yeah, that was one hell of a word salad. Anybody got any croutons for that? Here's a breaking ball low, 1-2 on Holiday, 0 for 4 to start the season. He is sporting his first City Connect jersey tonight. The 1-2 pitch. That ball's hit to right. That ball's dropping. It's down for a base hit in front of McKinstry. It's a leadoff single for Holiday, his first 2026 hit as a Baltimore Oriole. All right, Holiday hitting number 9 tonight, so it's back to the top of the order with a leadoff man on. First pitch to Taylor Ward, way outside for ball 1.
Taylor? Taylor?
Come on. Folks, we're 11 likes away from 100. What do you say? Low and away, 2-0 on Ward.
Taylor?
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. We get to 100 likes, lickety split, and I guarantee the Orioles score in this inning. How about that? Everybody else makes false promises. Why can't I? Check on Holiday. He's back. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. There's one that breaks on the inner half of the plate for strike 1. Come on, Ward. The 2-1. Fouled back. Fouled back. 6 likes from 100. And then we can rally, folks. Come on. It's called baseball superstition, folks. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Ward is just waiting for you guys to get those 6 likes in there. He's fouling pitches away till we get to 100. He's waiting for you. 5 to go. Watch the magic happen. Runner at first, the 2-2 pitch, hit on the ground, slowly up the third base line. It's a foul ball. It was fair with about 10 feet to go before getting to the bag. And that final bounce kicked foul. It's still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Apparently 55 people here just don't want to see the Orioles rally. We're 3 away. Let's go. Waiting on another 2-2 pitch. Here it is. High, ball 3. Come on, folks. He's waiting. Ian checking in from Australia. Good day, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Full count. Holiday not going, and that is a called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. 1 like short. Ward was hoping you guys would get us there. But too little, too late. Going to be up to Gunnar Henderson, who hit the crap out of the ball. A double his first time up. First pitch, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 0-1 the count. I'm staring at 99 on my screen. Way high, 1 ball, 1 strike. I am waiting to hit the thank you button. It's on standby. There it is, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
100 likes. Now we can score. Oh, now I've got mine. Here's a pitch low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Waffle, I appreciate the update. I'm going to go ahead and count on my studio's live input. But we hit 100 either way. Here we go. Are you ready? Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, boy. Couldn't lay off a curveball in the dirt. 2-2 count. Holiday is yet to try and take off. Doesn't have much of a lead right now, and they're going to check on him. The lead is short enough where he's back standing. The Orioles are down by 2 in the bottom of the third. The 2-2 to Gunnar. Hit up the middle, right to short, but it's bobbled and bobbled a second time. McGonigal could not, for the life of him, scoop up a would-be inning-ending double play ball. He had fielded it just a couple of feet from the second base bag. He could have hit the bag, thrown to first, and probably ended the inning. Instead, he gets nothing. And the Orioles have life. Folks, we got to take advantage of this. First and second, 1 down for Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
And he looks at a first pitch strike. Yeah, you bobblehead. So McGonigal led off the ball game. First pitch home run, or was it pitch 2? The pitch to Adley, line foul. He was late on a fastball. It's 0-2.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
First and second, 1 out. An E6 on McGonigal. And that really is a 2-out error. The pitched is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, charge, Charm City. Charge. Come on, now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flaherty's ready. The pitch. In on the hands and popped up on the infield. Second baseman's got it. 2 down. Rutschman gets jammed. And it's going to be up to Alonso. Well, Pete, we brought you in here to be an RBI man in RBI spots. 2-out RBI. Where is it? We need it. We need it bad.
A polar bear stirs.
There is a mound meeting right now for the Tigers. Take your time.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Whoops. All right. Last time up, Alonso rung up on a strike 3 that was not in the zone, and we didn't challenge. Alonso showing a lot of power to the opposite field. An extra base hit potentially can tie this ball game. Doesn't have to hit it out. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it away. 0-1 on Alonso. Infield playing a lot more straight away than usual. This breaking ball low and away in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Only one player in baseball with more RBI since 2022, and that's Aaron Judge. And he's only got 3 more RBI than the Polar Bear. Come on, buddy. A home run right here, and now you're tied with Judge. You're 3 down. Let's make up those 3 right now. 1-1 pitch. Inside ball 2. Folks. Flaherty's pitch count starting to get up there, 55. Still looking for a first run. Here's the pitch. He goes to right field. That ball's high. That ball's traveling. That ball is gone. Bye, Barney. An Earl Weaver special. And BW calls his shot. An opposite field home run. It's 3-2 Baltimore. Folks, he said it after me, Waffle. I said he's going opposite field. Come on now. I mean, God, he's going crazy with the caps. All right, you get all the credit. You get all the credit there, Waffle. It's all you. Sammy Basayo takes outside for ball 1. I don't care who gets the credit. We've got ourselves exactly what we wanted. Here's a hard hit ball. Nice stop at first base. Throwing from his knees is Torkelson, and he'll hit the pitcher covering the bag for out number 3. But a 2-out, 3-run opposite field home run to give us the lead from Alonso. That's that raw power. Just took it where it was pitched and let the power do the rest. On to the flag court, 3-2 Orioles, folks. How about that? All right. Now let's lock in. That's stage 1. That's act 1 of a 3-act play, folks. 3 innings down, 6 to go. How we doing? 4670 on the odometer. Folks, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, consider doing so. It's free. There's no commitment, there's no obligation, and no salesman will visit your home. What you're doing is making it easier for you to find the channel next time you want to come around, and helping the channel grow and be seen by other people for the first time. Everybody finds this channel for the first time sometime, and it's pretty much based on the growing exposure due to the YouTube algorithm, and that is helped along with hitting these numbers like likes and subscriptions. That's what it's all about, folks. That's how you make a grassroots channel grow. Growing nothing into something. That's what us bird watchers are doing over here. So hit that subscribe button. It's at the bottom of your screen. You can join the Charm City chat if you want to chat along with everybody, or you can just sit back and enjoy the call. Up to you. But thanks, folks. We got a 10-game homestand starting with this game here tonight. Everybody needs somebody. Someone to love, someone to love, someone to hug, someone to hug, someone to kiss. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. It's Riley Green leading off the top of the fourth. A curveball low and in, ball one from Bassitt. 3-2 Orioles. Can we hold the lead? Another curve. This one misses outside, and it's 2-0. Oh, you're going for the Dean Martin. My bad. If I have a chance to go Blues Brothers, I go Blues Brothers. Here's a foul ball. It's 2-1. Brewers up 4-0 on the dot. The Brewers are a good team. They are very good. Solid club. A lot of good young talent. The 2-1 pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 3-1 the count. Well, you just got the lead. The last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff hitter. (3-1) pitch. That one's lined right up the middle, a base hit. Bassitt left that one fat on a 3-1 count, and Green just shot it right back where it came from for a leadoff single. Well, got to lock in here. Everybody's got to do things right. That's how you win ball games. Good pitching, good defense, timely hitting. Come on. Here's a check swing foul on the first pitch to who dat? Spencer Torkelson. Green is a stolen base threat over at first. Pitch is low. 1-1 on Torkelson. The 1-1. Lined hard to left. If it's fair, it's trouble. That is, looks like it's off the chalk, but it bounced into the seats, which will make it a ground rule double. It bounced off the chalk. We just got a lead, and the Tigers now have second and third and nobody out. Bassitt leaving too many pitches in hittable spots and without much movement on it. I say it hit the chalk. It might have hit just an inch fair from the chalk, but right at the chalk. So second and third, first pitch is a strike to Winfield Perez. I think best case scenario, we're going to have to realistically try to get out of this inning with a tie game. If the runner at third scores, so be it, but you don't want that go-ahead run to come in. Fouled back, it's 0-2 on Perez. Now a strikeout of the first batter in this sequence here would be very nice. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We need something special. The pitch. Right in there! That tailing two-seamer. Perfect pitch, perfect spot to get the strikeout from Bassitt. There you go.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Perez couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. One down. All right. We're working our way there. It is Zach McKinstry. First pitch. Hit on the ground. Right to Alonso. He's going to go home, and the play is safe at home. Alonso thought he'd have a play there. It was close, but the tag apparently not in time or just missed. The Orioles are on the phone about it, and it's quite unfortunate because if we just get the out at first, there'd be 2 down, and the game would still be tied like it is right now. And that runner now at third with only 1 out, a chance for them to take the lead. And yeah, that tag did not get in there. It was a tough call for Alonso. It needed a perfect throw. It was a good throw, but it wasn't a perfect throw. And now if we don't prevent this runner from third from scoring, that might have cost us. Workman, first pitch swinging, goes out to left. It's going to be foul. First and third, 1 down. We're tied at 3. Man, I want to figure out a way to get out of this inning tied. I'd hate for that decision by Pete to cost us a run. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Okay. Nice pitch there. Come on. We need another strikeout pitch. That tailing two-seamer to that lefty Perez worked out nicely. Might we go back to that pitch on Workman? Curveball, swing and a miss. Okay.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, come on. Come on. We get out of this tied at 3. We move on. Come on. By the way, it looks like I'm seeing some raindrops coming down right now. A little bit of rain. First pitch. There's that tailing two-seamer on the outside corner to Hey-Yu Lee. How are you? I'm not doing too well. How are you, Lee? The 0-1 outside. .38 pitches for Bassitt. 2 down in the 4th, but remember, this is only his 3rd inning of work. The 1-1. That one's tapped up the third base line. Going to be a tough play on the run, and no throw going to be made. And the go-ahead run is going to score. Kobe Mayo, I guess, thought there wasn't a play to make. He puts it in his pocket, and the go-ahead run scores on an infield grounder. Mayo was playing deep. Four to 3 Detroit. McGonigal at the plate. 3rd time through the order already for Detroit. 2 on, 2 out. God, this is painful. .1-0 curveball inside, 2-0. For a moment there, Bassitt looked like he'd found his stuff. Two-seamer looking good. Curveball got a strikeout. The 2-0 pitch just missed up and away with the fastball, 3-0. I mean, just missed. Jesus, forget his last name. Line drive on 3-0, but right to Alonso. That ball was smoked, but right to Pete. He makes the catch. The inning is over. The Tigers take the lead back. They take it right back with a pair of runs. And, God, just the way that inning worked out just sucked. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers 4, Orioles 3. If we win tonight, it's going to be painful. But it should be pretty dramatic. But win or lose, it's going to be painful. Folks, stepping away for a moment. Need to collect my thoughts. BRB.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Boy, Harry, you're full of energy. You look great. I hate to tell you how I feel. I swear.
I've had that bad back myself.
Also, with this cold, it just seems like it's settled in there.
That's age, friend.
I don't care what it is. It feels awful.
You smell like a drugstore.
That's right. I am a drugstore.
You're not a hypochondriac, are you?
What does that mean? Oversexed?
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky.
Tavares lays a bunt down. It's a pretty good one. To throw to first is late. Leody Tavares. That's what I'm talking about. He smacked a double his first time up. Helps out the team again with his legs. Laying down a bunt for a hit. And we got the tying run on with nobody out. There you go, Leody.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
First day of Christmas, second day.
That's what you got to do. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Colton Cowser goes around on first pitch. It's 0-1 on the Milkman. I'd like to have a cow, man. Here's a breaking ball fouled away. 0-2 on Cowser, who struck out his first time. Tavares at first. Good speed. 0-2 inside and a snap throw to first. Tavares is back. And it must have been close because the ump over there took a little time in making that safe call. We got the tying run over there. Be careful now. We're only in the bottom of the fourth. 4-3 Tigers. Here comes the 1-2 to Cowser. Breaking ball. Foul tipped at the plate. We'll do it again. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Good to see you. Oh, it looks like my camera has frozen. Check on Tavares. He's back in there. That's AIBW, folks. Hope you enjoy AIBW. That's the age we're living in, folks. There goes the runner. Swung on, and what happened here? Was that fouled? If so, then Taveras will have to go back to second base. Cows are chasing a ball that ball fouled off of himself. Oof, right off the upper right leg there, above the knee. 1-2 the count. You guys like the new me? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air, foul. We'll do it again. I'm just meditating, folks. This is yoga. The job is to speak without moving my lips and to stay perfectly still and not blink. One and two the count. There, and the pitch. Line drive. Base hit in the right field. Taveras, get to third base, please. He's chugging. He's chugging. He's safe. Throw is slightly offline. The milkman delivers. We got first and third. Nobody out. Folks, you see what happens? I'm meditating. I'm trying to not move at all. And so far it's working. I'm not going to move until we get the lead back. Kobe Mayo, first pitch, curveball in there for a strike.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 0-1. Oh, a called strike, and that was borderline. I think it was ball one. It would have been ball one, and we didn't challenge. It's 0-2. Once again, we can't get it right. Got to get that tying in run in from third with nobody out, for God's sakes. Make some contact, Mayo. Check on Cowser at first. He's back. The pitch. Low and away. 1-2. Folks. Orioles just 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. There goes the runner. The pitch. Line hard but foul. Off to the left. Mayo out in front of it. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the fourth. First and third for Baltimore. Nobody out. 1-2 on Mayo. And that's a balk on Flaherty. Jack Flaherty has committed a balk that'll score the tying run and move the go-ahead run into scoring position. Thanks, Jack. Oh, that's the Jack Flaherty I remember. He's a bit of a knucklehead. 4-4 ball game, and now with nobody out, get that runner over. That one gets away from the catcher, but the runner not ready to go there. Dingler, a pretty good arm there, too. You don't want to test him. Folks, the raindrops are falling. I don't know how much of this game we're going to get in. I don't know if they're going to suspend it, if it's tied, if it's going to just be wiped out completely. I don't know. But we're not yet through 5 innings or even 4.5. We're in the bottom of the 4th with a 4-4 tie, a 2-2 count on Mayo. Cows are at second base. The pitch. Called strike 3, and Mayo stares at strike 3. God, Mayo. That is the go-ahead runner in scoring. We got to execute the fundamentals. Flaherty's helping us out. We got to make him pay for it. Yeah, Flaherty was good way back in the day at this point. But the Cardinals, been a while. Here's Jackson Holliday, folks. It's ball 1. He singled and scored. First time up. Curveball called a strike. Folks. I am not coming back on the air until we get the damn lead right now. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. Come on. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Hit in the air to left. Backing up is Green. Still backing up against the foul pole. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. The cheapest home run you can hit in Camden Yards has just happened. 337 feet. That ball just hit the base of the foul pole and stuck. It's Orioles 6, Tigers 4. What do you think of Frozen BW now?
It's magic, you know.
Folks, that ball hit so low on the foul pole, it's not even painted yellow there. It's just one little black segment at maybe 6 inches from the wall until the pole goes yellow. Unbelievable. Here's Taylor Ward. Line drive, base hit in the left field. Ward is aboard. Flaherty has shit the bed. Folks, come on. Oh my God, look at that angle. It just stopped dead right at the bottom of the pole. A fan was able to just casually reach over and pick up a Jackson Holliday baseball for a home run. And that'll do it for Jack Flaherty. He's Dunsky. Folks, AIBW, what do you think? You'll never see a home run like that again. I hope he did see it. If he didn't, check it out on a Twitter account near you. That home run is going to make the rounds. John Boy Media is going to cover that home run. It'll be on ESPN's whatever, wackiest whatever. It's going to be on YouTube highlight compilations for years. That home run was redonkulous from Holliday. And the thing is, Riley Green had a chance to actually get it because it was a short fence right there. If he had leaped, he would have had plenty of vertical enough to have a chance to get a glove on that thing. But I think he was just not sure What the hell was... nobody knew. That was a home run of destiny. Unbelievable. Folks, I'd love to come back on the air. I'm fully prepared for the live version of me to come back on. But again, this is superstition. This is baseball. I got to just hang in the shadows back here. I'm right behind the photo that you're looking at, all right? I'm right behind it. I'm right here. Wow. We don't have a pesky pole, but that's the closest thing to a pesky pole shot you can hit in our ballpark. All right, there's a new pitcher on for the Tigers, a left-hander, Brant Herter. Herter? I hardly know her. It's Gunnar Henderson at the plate. Runner at first, 1 out. The Orioles have already scored 3 times in the inning. They've scored 3 in consecutive innings. And Gunnar looks at strike 1. Gunnar with a double back in the first inning. Fouled at the plate, 0-2 on Henderson. He doubled in the first, but he scored in his second trip to the plate where he went 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice and then came around. Folks, we're up to 131 likes. We're in that neighborhood now where it's time to push it to 150. What do you say? If you're watching right now and you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please help out along with everybody else, and let's get up to 150. We've got the people here to do it. There's a front door slider, I should say, for called strike 3. Nasty pitch there by Herter. That ball came out of the hand looking to hit Gunnar on his butt and winds up coming over the inside corner. Two down for Rutschman. Adley has yet to help out yet. Tonight, 0 for 2. First pitch, again, that backdoor slider, but this one stays outside to the right-handed Rutschman. Ward's got a hit. Gunner's got a hit. Alonso's got the big home run. Taveras is 2 for 2. Holliday's 2 for 2. And Kowser's got a hit. Here's a ball hit foul off to the left. 1-1 the count. We're only in the 4th inning. We got 9 hits on the board. Flaherty gave up 8 of them. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hit number 9 just happened. I was looking ahead. As Rutschman hits a ball down the right field line, that's going to be a double. Stopping at third base is, who is that? Ward? It's second and third with 2 down. Rutschman doubles. Folks, how about this offense? It is showing up tonight.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. My game just froze. I might have to restart my Apple TV. Apologies, folks. Second and third, 2 down, and I'm currently missing what should be Pete Alonso's at bat. Alonso with the big 3-run homer to give us at the time a 3-2 lead. Oh, he's already done? Okay, excuse me. Bassitt was up with the bases loaded. Alonso was intentionally walked. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back, and it's 0-1 on Sammy. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. I'm up there. I'm caught up. Alonso intentionally walked. The bases are loaded with 2 down. Sammy looking for his first career grand slam. The 0-2 pitch from Herter outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-4 Orioles, folks. Lots of offense in this one tonight already. We got over 200 people in the room. Good to have you all here. I'll be on the air myself here in a bit, and I'll explain why there's a frozen photo of me up instead in a moment. This pitch is a foul tip at the plate. The count remains 1-2 on Basayo, folks.
Sammy.
A look back by Herter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased a low slider and strikes out, leaving the bases loaded. But it's one of those rare occasions where you're not feeling too bad about leaving them loaded. The Orioles score 3 runs in the inning and have scored 6 runs over the last 2 innings. 3 runs coming in here. 1 on a balk, and then a 2-run homer that was just about as strange as of a home run I've ever seen hit at this ballpark by Jackson Holiday. 337 feet, right at the base of the left field foul pole. At the end of 4, it's the Orioles 6 and the Tigers 4. All right, so now the inning is over. And now watch, folks. Are you ready for this? Can you see me behind there? Ooh, 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 ooh. And now the reveal. Hey, how you doing? See, I was here the whole time. Hey, I had to try something, right? It worked. We're back on top. 6-4. All right. Coffee situation, not too good. Lucky situation, I've had what, 1 so far? I don't know. I might have to hold off. This game is going slower than a typical game. Lots of offense. Hey, people. Apologies for some of the buffering issues going on here in the game. Hey, let me tell you about tomorrow's game. It's always good to plug the next game when you're winning. We're currently winning. So tomorrow is a late afternoon start. I hate these start times. This is the worst start time for me. It'll be 3 a.m. for me. At 4:05 p.m., it's first pitch. I'll be on the air at 3:45 p.m. for that pregame show tomorrow. It'll be Brandon Young for the Orioles against, of all guys, Framber Valdez. Keep in mind, there is still more rain expected over the weekend. So that start time tomorrow is very much up in the air. All right, first pitch is ball 1 here in the top of the 5th, and a curveball by Bassitt makes it 2-0 on Dylan Dingler. The double D. There's a called strike, and the ump gave us a little help there. About an inch off the plate outside, it would appear, but we get a strike. It's 2-1. There's still rainfall here, but it's just a drizzle. Folks are still sitting in their seats, and the game continues on. Not very many people here. Two-two, curveball, swing and a miss. Bassitt, hello.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
The batter is Colt Keith. And a little tapper to shortstop Gunner with a backhand play, off-balance throw in time. 2 down. 2 down. Now, I've got a very interesting question. If this game were to, say, go 5 innings and then called, somebody has to be the winning pitcher. Would it be a rare case where the starter doesn't go 5 innings, but he didn't start, but he still gets the win anyway? I guess. I don't know. Riley Green at the plate. Pops up the first pitch to center field. Backing up is Taveras, but he's got room right on the track in front of the bullpen for the 3rd out. A quick inning of work for Bassitt. Let's make it official, folks. We are halfway through this game. Orioles 6, Tigers 4. It's official. It's official. Folks, 9 likes from 150. 9. And I'll cut you a deal. If we get those 9 likes in and we get the 150, I'll stop talking about the likes. And then we can relax. That's the best offer I can give you, folks. But we got a commercial break. And as you can see, I don't really do the whole commercial thing. So, darn it, no Busch Light ads. No ticket scalping ads. No sports betting ads. No boner pill ads. Just me asking you to hit that thumbs up between innings. We're 7 away from 150. Come on. I mean, it should be Bassitt's win, but it's also that rare feat of a starter that didn't start, but also didn't go 5 innings, still gets the win in a 5-inning game. I don't know. I got a feeling there aren't too many examples of this sort of thing happening. If it ended right at 5, right at the... Well, I mean, it would have to end right now. We're up to hit right now. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Here's my first priority. Win the ball game. I feel really jealous. Whoever that was that got that holiday home run ball, they're just sitting there. They just casually reach over and be like, "Oh yeah, let me grab this like 1 in a billion chance home run." It was so weird. Whoa, this kid is... There is a possessed child in the ballpark. Oh, okay. He's back to normal. All right, Leody Taveras. He had a bunt single his last time up. A double his first time up. He's 2 for 2. Fouls away the first pitch. Yeah, I'm just saying. I get it, fan. I'm just saying it's an odd situation. Here's a ground ball to short, and a throw at first is bang bang. He's called out. The Orioles are not going to challenge. Taveras almost beats out an infield hit, but a nice throw there by McGonigal to get the out. Yeah. Can we just chalk it up as a weird thing you don't see that often kind of a situation? That's all. First of all, it doesn't matter. It would appear we're going to get into the 6th inning here in a minute. Tyler O'Neill is going to pinch hit, and that'll spark a mound meeting for the Tigers. O'Neill's hitting for Cowser. Cowser, by the way, with his hit tonight hitting 193. O'Neill hitting 159. Kind of would rather just have Cowser stay in the game, in all honesty, in this spot. Nobody on, one out. Swing and a miss by O'Neill. It's 0-1. From the 2021 through the 2024 season, Tyler O'Neill had a 986 OPS against lefties. In his 2 years with us, that number has basically been cut in half with a 470 OPS. So the very reason we signed him, he has not helped out at all. And again, in a spot like this, I'd rather just keep Cowser in there, better glove. Odds are, next time it comes up, there might be a righty on the mound for him to face anyway. 1-2 on O'Neill. The pitch popped up. On the right side, long run by McKinstry. He's got time to camp under it and make the catch. So there you go. You bring him in to pinch hit in a spot where it's not really a big spot. And you just downgraded your defense in exchange. I don't think that move made any sense. I just don't see how that move makes any sense. Well, would you look at this? On the final pitch thrown to get the right-handed O'Neill out, the left-handed pitcher Herter is apparently hurt. No pun intended. I just saw him being walked off the field with the trainer's arm around him. And there's a pitching change here for the Tigers. Breaking the action, folks. 2 likes away from 150. Dos likos. All right. I think this is my second lucky. I think I'm allowed this. Where is it? Uh-oh. How's the camera doing? I got to stop hiding this stuff. Okay. Camera okay? All right. Hey, folks, how about a check on the out-of-town scores? You know, the scores of games that are out of town. In the bottom of the ninth, the Guardians have a 1-0 lead on the Phillies. Phillies up with 1 out, down a run. In the top of the 7th, boy, oh boy, what do you want to do with this series? It's Tampa against the Yankees. This weekend in the Bronx, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead in the 7th inning. Blue Jays, unfortunately, are winning 3-1 over the Pirates in the top of the 6th, and the Red Sox are also winning their ball game. It's 6-3 Boston in the bottom of the 6th. So the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, and you know one of Tampa or New York are all going to win or are on their way to winning. We got to hold on and win this one for sure. If you're interested, the Marlins have a 2-1 lead on the Mets at the end of 6. Nats up 1-0 on the Braves after in the top of the 7th. 5-0 Brewers over the Dodgers in the 4th. No score at the end of 4 innings between the Royals and the Mariners. Earlier today, Houston over the Cubs 4-2. All right, so a new pitcher on here for the Tigers. Seabold. Connor Seabold, a right-hander out of Laguna Hills, California, 30 years old. Got a 3.07 ERA. Not to be confused with Seawald. This is Seabold. The long man. So 2 out in the inning. Looks like the Apple TV broadcast is giving an update on Tarek Skubal. There is still steady drizzle going on here at the ballpark. Wow. Apple TV comes up with the good stats showing how good Skubal is compared to the rest of this Tiger staff over the past couple of years. Not having him around really hurts. All right, so it's Kobe Mayo to face Seabold, and a first pitch strike at 91 miles an hour. Mayo has struck out both times up tonight. Not been a good game for him in the field or at the plate so far. That ball's lined. Just foul, though. Just foul. Down the third base line. Missed it by a couple of feet. Alonso appears to be giving some mentorship to Sammy Basayo in the dugout right now. Here comes another 0-2 pitch. That's low and away. Easy for Mayo to lay off that one.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Looks like the rain's starting to pick up a bit. This is an official game right now. Call it after 5. The 1-2 to Mayo. Pop foul, not a play. That's it, Mayo. Just keep fouling it away until they say game over. And then I can call it an early night. I've done my work. I can maybe go get a massage. Do some flea market shopping before it gets hot. That pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Open up that sandwich and open up the heavens. Let the rain come down. Here's the 2-2. Inside, full count. Come on. Give me that 5-inning win. Save the bullpen. Oh, that would be perfect. Here's the 3-2. Hit line drive, base hit into center field. Mayo right up the middle. 94 off the bat, did I see? Or is it a 94 mile an hour pitch? A solid single right up the middle for Mayo, folks. The inning will continue. I don't know. I mean, Axminster, I think you're right sometimes, but with the weather that's supposed to be coming through the next couple of days, they might make a quick call. Swing and a miss by Jackson Holiday. Folks, how about Jackson Holiday? First 2 hits of the season, a single, and then a 2-run homer that somehow got out of here. Swing and a miss. Holiday's helmet came off with that swing. It's 0-2. How about that holiday home run, George? I mean, that's the kind of home run where if I'm playing the show and a computer hits a home run like that off of me, I'm probably throwing my console out the window. 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward left. Not another one. Holiday going opposite field. It will reach the seats in foul territory. Oh and 2. 2 down, runner at first. Seabold's delivery and a check swing. Did he go? No. On a pitch outside, 1-2. Yep. Oh, yeah. You throw your controller. You're cheating. This is scripted. Give me a chance. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Third base side, foul ground near. God, Holiday slammed his bat down. The foul ball winds up going into the crowd. His at-bat will continue. Jackson, you're 2 for 2 tonight with the cheapest home run ever. Do you want to maybe not? We got to end this shit. Enough with slamming the bats down. I mean, my goodness. You're having a good night at the plate, and that was just a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Mayo at first. The pitch. Holiday gets under it and hits it to right. It's going to hang up there for McKinstry, and that'll end the inning. Folks, 5 innings in the books. Open up the heavens. Come on, rain. I want to know, have you ever seen rain? Come on. Yeah, it was a glitch. It was a glitch. It was. Blame it on the rain. Come on, folks. I really want to get a cheap 5-inning win out of this. I mean, nobody. If it was a packed crowd, I'd feel bad that they only got 5 innings worth, but it's such a small turnout. Let's just call it. Take the W and get an early night's sleep. Have you ever seen Bahrain? I can't say that I have. I've traveled here and there. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Well, folks. Nobody's going to bring up Burt Bacharach? What else? Of course, if you're into the early days of YouTube, who can forget Chocolate Rain? Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate Rain. Zoom the camera in and see the light. Chocolate Rain. MLB's official Twitter account has just posted a screenshot of the home run ball Holiday hit. It is making the rounds, folks. There's a photo with a giant arrow pointing at the ball just sitting at the base of the foul pole. Oh, I'm going to have to blow that up, make a poster out of it. Folks, we are back underway in the 6th. Spencer Torkelson has strike 1. Bassitt back to work. And the 0-1 pitch outside. Now Do Africa by Toto. What am I your personal, what do you call it? Here's a pitch at the, that's low. It's 2-1. What do you call it? I forget. What are the music library things you guys pay for? I never pay for anything. SoundCloud or something. Popped up by Torkelson. Tavares coming in a few steps, coming in a few more. Then he makes the catch. A shallow pop out to center. Retire. Spotify. Thank you. Yeah, am I your personal Spotify or something? That's what I meant to say, but I couldn't think of the damn... yeah, or jukebox. Am I your jukebox hero? Here's Wencio Perez. He's going to try to bunt. He went around. He missed it. It's 0-1. BWFI. Oh, God. You guys. I thought you wanted me to save the singing for when we were getting blown out as something to distract from the ball game. We're winning. We got to try to watch a win. In the cold November rain. God. Wencio Perez, a count of 1-1. He's 0 for 2. Upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. You're gonna need some time on your own. Oh, you're gonna need some time all alone. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. O'Neill will pick it up. The throw into second is late. It's a 1-out double. See what happens? I sing one thing, and the Tigers get an extra base hit. That's it. I told you. We don't sing unless we're getting our asses kicked. It's supposed to be something. After the Rain by Nelson is my favorite. Acid Rain. Finish the Pearl Jam lyrics already. Oh my God, dude. You're killing me. In the cold Kentucky rain. Hey, that's it for Chris Bassitt, folks. Bassitt is done. We're in the top of the 6th with 1 out, so Bassitt winds up going 4 1/3 innings. And guess what? We are not going to screw around, apparently. We're bringing in the big guns. Oh, you're gonna need some time on your own. All right, what was the other one? What about Alive, please? I know, dude, the more you ask me, the less I want to do it. I've sang it a couple of times, man. You got to just appreciate the randomness, the unpredictability of it all. You see what I'm saying? It's like, for example, somebody maybe bringing up 25 different times, I want to be a mod. I want to be a mod. It makes me go, I don't know if I want them to be a mod. Freebird! Oh, God. I don't know. Nobody wants Rain by Madonna? Nobody wants that one? Rain and Blood, Singing in the Rain. Oh, look. We just pulled out a radar map. Albanez is showing the ump a map of the radar, basically going, hey, you want to go ahead and call this now, please? All right, here we go, folks. It's Rico Garcia. First pitch, check swing, and McKinstry went around on a breaking ball in the dirt.
Rico.
Suave. 0-1 pitch popped up. Gunner's got it. He's waiting right at the lip of the outfield grass. He's got it for out number 2. Rico, folks.
Rico. Suave.
Love, rain on me. See? I just felt like doing that one. Swing and a miss. I mean, I didn't know you were going to bring up the Who. 0-1 the count. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the top of the 6. In the dirt. Nice pick there by Rutschman. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who is on first? You guys are insane. Oh, yeah, No Rain by Blind Melon, but I've done that one before. Curveball called a strike, and they're going to challenge. Gage Workman, the hitter, says that's outside. And he is correct. Garcia missed his spot by 0.4 of an inch. It's raining men. I'm happy that you let me know the artist there, Chilo. Yeah, I didn't want to get it confused with, Cannibal Corpses. It's Raining Men, right? 3-1 now on Workman. Got to be careful here. He's got a double in this game already tonight. The 3-1 from Garcia. Breaking ball. Fouled away. Full count. 2 out. Let's go. Come on. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Rico. Suave.
All right. Call the game already. Call it already. Just call it. Let's get out of here. Oh, by the way, what's happening there? 1-1 game between Tampa and the Yankees, and somebody's got... Oh, Tampa just took the lead late on the Yankees. How about these Rays? Yankees had a 1-0 lead, and in the 8th inning, the Rays have scored 3 times to make it 3-1 Tampa. Wow. A double by Aranda that scored Chandler Simpson, and then Palacios with a 2-run single. Man, oh, Shevitz, those Rays are legit. By the way, also good news, the Twins have come all the way back down at least 3 or 4 runs, I want to say. Twins are now ahead of the Red Sox, 7-6. That's in the bottom of the 7th at Fenway Park. Blue Jays still have a 3-1 lead on the Pirates in the bottom of the 7th, and Toronto is threatening with 2 men on, 1 out. All right. Folks, Charm City Tony's checking in. What's going on down there, Charm City? You hitting up the nightclub tonight?
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh, ha. Folks, keep the like counts a moving. 160. We are trying to get to 175. The odometer, that is the number in the top left-hand corner of your screen. We've got 4,670-something subscribed bird watchers in this community. We're trying to get to 5,000 by the All-Star break, folks. We need to get that odometer to roll over one more time tonight, hun. It only rolls over with every 10 new subs. We're trying to get it to go 4,680. So if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, think about it. It's free. Give it a chance. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. Like the guy who came in earlier to tell me that he unsubscribed, even though it's impossible to say that in the chat because you have to be subscribed to chat. But anyway, give it a chance. We're back underway. And it's the top of the order for the Orioles in the bottom of the sixth. Taylor Ward looks at a first pitch breaking ball outside for ball one. Seabold continues to pitch. Next one a little bit low. 2-0 on Ward.
Taylor? Taylor?
It's so free. If you're not subscribed, it's so free. It's crazy how free it is. 2-0 pitch. Right in there for a strike. 4,670-something bird watchers can't be wrong, folks. If this channel had a Yelp page, it'd be nothing but great reviews, except for the 40% that hate me. But don't pay attention to those. Hey, it's 3-1 now on Ward. The rain continues to fall here. The drops seem to be coming a little harder. 3-1 pitch right in there. Ward is going to make the count go full. Back into the box. Payoff pitch from Seabold to Ward is popped up. In on the hands of Ward. It's going towards the first baseman, Torkelson. He's got it. One away. Well, Ward saw 6 pitches. But the best pitch he got on 3-1, he just kind of took it. The price of trying to get a walk can sometimes make you pass up a chance to get a hit. Hey, folks, it looks like there was a bit of a buffering issue there. Hopefully you're back with me right now. Taylor Ward struck out. Here's Gunnar Henderson, and the first pitch to him is a strike. Gunnar, 1 for 3. Takes off the plate outside, 1-1. Oh, okay. Wow. The Tigers are going to say this pitch was a strike. They're going to lose this one. And that wasn't close. Wow. 3 full inches outside. And Dylan Dingler, the catcher, thought it was a strike. So both teams now with 1 challenge. 1-1 to Gunnar. Hit hard. Down the right field line. Foul. Gunnar just missed extra bases. Just a little bit early on that swing. Hey, folks, if you don't mind, after that most recent hiccup with the stream, if I do a lag check, if I give you a number, could you type it in as soon as you can? The number is 2. The number is 2. Type it in really fast, and hopefully I'll see it in 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a 2. All right, Phantom. Top of the list. Thank you, buddy. The rest of you are quite slow. There they go. Gunner with a count of 1 and 2. Thank you, folks. If you are just now getting a 2 in, that means something's wrong on your end. Another foul ball. It's still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Memorial Day weekend rain all across the whole frickin' country. Wow. Well, everybody can suffer together. The 1-2 to Gunner. Lays off 1 low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two from Seabold. Swung on and a little dribbler up to shortstop. Gunner's going to have to hurry, and he will beat it out. Henderson swung at a pitch off the plate. Barely got a piece, but it just goes to show why making contact means something. He turns a very weakly hit baseball into a single. Second hit of the night for Gunner. The batter is Adley Rutschman. And he takes low, Rutschman, for ball 1.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Riding the storm out. See, you bring up that song, and now all I can think is the movie Twister and all the terrible dialogue in the movie. 2-0 to Adley, folks. Runner at first, 1 down. 6-4 Orioles playing in the rain here in the bottom of the 6th. (2-0) pitch. Low and in. 3-0, folks. Oh, that's Jonas. He's in it for the money, not for the science. 3-0 on Rutschman, folks. Pitch. Right in there for a strike.
Has there ever been an F5? What would that be like?
The finger of God. 3-1 on Rutschman, folks. Throw over to first, and Gunner's back. Come on.
Oh, I've got to go. We've got cows.
Great script. 3-1 pitch. Popped up, foul, and out of play. Full count on Adley. Come on, buddy.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
That storm, I think it's coming for us. It's already here. We've got sisters. Do we? Do we have sisters? Do we? Hey, look, a house is rolling over into the road. We're going in. Here's a ground ball, base hit, right center field. Rutschman. Henderson goes to third, gets there easily. Runners at the corners for the Orioles with only 1 out. Adley joins the hit parade.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Folks. First and third, 1 out. Here comes the polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
A chance for a big RBI night for Alonso. 3-run homer already. 2 more ducks on the pond right now. a chance to give us a nice, big, tasty lead. We've got a lead. We want a tasty lead. So, yeah, with that 3-run homer I was talking about, he was 3 RBI shy of Aaron Judge for most RBIs since the 2022 season. They are now tied. Just a fly ball to drive in a runner from third with 1 out would put Alonso in sole possession of that honor of the best RBI man in baseball over the past, 4.5 seasons. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. Strike 1. Oh, did I just see a lightning? Oh, that might have just been something going in front of the camera. Folks, the rain is falling. 0-1 on Alonso. The pitch. Hit in the air, high in the air to left. That'll at least score a run. Riley Green waving off whoever's around him. Tagging his gunner, he can score standing. And yes, sir. Since the start of 2022, no Major League Baseball player has driven in more runs than the Orioles. Pete Alonso. All right, he's done it mostly with the Mets, but he's our guy now. Folks, it's 7-4. All right. I am out of beverage. Let's stormy weather. That's right. Hey, we can work a little Pixies into this tonight. It is time. It is time for. It is time for stormy weather. Yes, sir. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Hey, folks. We got about 200 people here. Uppity up, up, up. Like, subscribe. Stuff. Thank you. Come on now. Maybe we need to start a new trend of a ballpark. You know how it was the big rage for a couple of decades to build a dome, a retractable dome. Keep all that rain out. I say we build a ballpark where on top we have our own weather system, our own like programmable weather, like Truman Show kind of a setup where we can just make it drizzle all game. We seem to play well in drizzle. Let's just have it constantly drizzling every game. Folks, Sammy Basayo is up.
Sammy.
Siebold out on loan. Riders on the storm. First pitch high to Sammy Basayo. Sammy has yet to join the fun. He's 0 for 3. Facing, by the way, new pitcher Finnegan. 1-0 is low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Kyle Finnegan. He was on the Nats before this, I believe. Sammy with a hitter's count, 2-0. Looks at a strike. Inside edge at 96. Wait a minute. Who is challenging? Sammy thought that was a ball? I don't believe it. I cannot believe Sammy challenged this pitch. It was a what? Why? It was a 2-0 count. And now he gets rung up on what he could have tried to challenge. I don't believe it. We're out of challenges, Sammy. This is so bad. Yeah, the ump got it wrong, Sammy. But, Sammy, you made a worse call than the ump. You thought a ball on a pitch that was so far in the zone. Wait a minute. It's 2-2? I thought the at-bat was over. I don't know. The 2-2 pitch fouled away. I don't know what's going on. It's 2-2 on Sammy. 2 down, runner at first. 7-4 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees got one back in that Tampa game. 4-2 Tampa right now. Up the middle, but handled by McGonigal. And he will step on the second base bag for the force to end the inning. Sammy hit the crap out of it, but McGonigal with a nice pluck on a short, hot liner hit his way. Inning over. Folks, we go to the late innings. 7th inning coming up. Baltimore ahead 7-4. What else is shaking? Folks, what am I? Oh, yeah. I need to go find something in the way of a snack. I'm getting a little bit hungry over here. So pardon me for a minute while I go look for something to eat. Okay? Thanks.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
All right. That snack hit the spot. I'm ready for the final 3 innings here. Looks like it's the 9-1-2 batters due up. Yenier Cano is on in relief for the Orioles. He's had an outstanding season so far. 22 appearances before tonight with an ERA right on 1.5. And he throws a first pitch strike here to Lee. Lee is 2 for 2 out of that number 9 spot. I tell you what, us and number 9 hitters. It's comical at this point. 1-1 the count on Lee. Swing and a miss, and he took a half-hearted swing there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Oh, a beautiful looking sinker there. Dropping low and in under the hands. See you later. That was nasty.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Here's McGonigal. Hit a home run on the first pitch. Or was it the second pitch? I've forgotten. He takes strike one. That looked to be an inch off the plate. It was. McGonigal 0 for 2 since the home run. Outside. 1-1 the count. Scott, what are you confused about, my friend? Let me help you out. What do you need help with, my friend? How can I be of service? Oh, somebody's sneaking down for some good seats. Hit on the ground on the second base side. It's handled by the first baseman, Alonso. He'll take it to the bag unassisted for out number 2. 2 outs on 7 pitches for Cano. Don't you know? The batter is Dylan Dingler. First pitch to him is inside for ball 1. How is this guy not a side character in Magic Mike? I don't know. If they ever do a spin-off. 1-0 sinker in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Cano looking for a nice, easy inning here. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 2 strikes. Twins clinging to a 1-run lead over the Red Sox. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I guess the pitch tracker has been pretty far behind tonight. It's still showing just a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, through 6.5 innings, the Orioles have scored 7 runs. They've put up 12 hits. It is 7th inning stretch time, and we are at home for 10 games. Get ready for a lot of carbohydrates till the end of the month, folks. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Hello.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Hello.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Calling all bird watchers.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's more like it.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Maybe there's been some additional lag.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, folks. Man, I want to see that odometer roll over one more time tonight here, hon. We get to 4680, and then I'm thinking next game we got a shot at 4700. Hey, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, give it a chance. All that I'm saying is give sub a chance. Come on now. We can do this. Oh, yeah, that's Jim Neighbors. That's Jim Neighbors there.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That ain't John Denver.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
We're closing in on 200 likes, by the way. We've got time to do it. It's only starting up the bottom of the 7th right now. 177 likes. Leody Taveras is going to lead off. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Orioles. Taveras 2 for 3 tonight. And he looks at a called strike. Kyle Finnegan will begin again in the 7th after finishing the 6th inning. The raindrops continue to fall. Pitch low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, if you're an amphibian, this is the perfect night at the ballpark for you. One pitch, up and away. Tomorrow we'll be facing the guy that for a while during the winter off season we were courting and potentially willing to give upwards of $250 million to. Couple of $100 million anyway. Framber Valdez, who's already gotten into more controversy in his short time here with the Tigers, hitting a Red Sox batter. That is ball 4 on a 3-1 pitch. Finnegan misses badly up and away. It's a leadoff walk for Taveras.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Leadoff man on. And the batter is Tyler O'Neill, up for the second time since pinch hitting for Colton Cowser. He looks at a first pitch strike. Now facing a right-hander, and this is what I was talking about. You leave Cowser in there, and now you got Cowser facing a righty, which cancels out O'Neill facing a lefty, and then you still have better defense. That was just a stupid move. Honestly. It may not have any bearing on the outcome, but it just really didn't. There was no reason to do that. No good reason. 0-1 to O'Neill. There goes the runner, and O'Neill fouls it back. Taveras looked like he had a big jump. And that pitch might have been a ball, so it would have been nice for O'Neill to just lay off that pitch, probably. Once again, the stream bouncing around with the quality. Not sure what to tell you, folks. It's 0-2 on O'Neill. Hit back toward Finnegan. He goes to second for 1, over to first, double play. Holy shit. You took Cowser out of the game for that. Took Cowser out of the game for that. Well, don't worry. We're facing a lefty tomorrow, so Tyler O'Neill automatically in the lineup because that's what the analytics say. You might want to hit the refresh button on that analytics machine. Maybe it's still set to 2024. How about hitting refresh and looking at O'Neill's stats against anybody? Blaze Alexander gets into one to left. That ball is going to hit off the top of the wall in left center field. Right off the 376 sign, Blaze nearly hit it out. The rain might have knocked that one down. It's a 2-out double for Blaze, folks.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Folks.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks, Mr. Splash can take the night off. The whole damn ballpark is wet. Here is Jackson Holliday, 2 down, runner at second. First pitch is outside. 2-hit night for Holliday, including the oddball home run. There's Mr. Splash. He might be the driest guy out there. 1-0 pitch, popped up. Third base, along the foul line. Long run and out of reach of both Workman, the third baseman, and Green, the left fielder. That ball fell just next to the screen. It would have been impossible to catch this without somebody breaking their neck. Well, folks, the tarps off sensation that is sweeping Major League Baseball has begun its inception here tonight. There are a group of about 8 young men gathered together with their shirts off in the left field corner. Pitch misses, 2-1 to Holliday. Folks, have you heard about tarps off yet? We saw it in Tampa. Two-one pitch in the dirt. 3-1. Holliday with a hitter's count, folks. And there you go. Who doesn't want to watch a bunch of 13-year-old boys shirtless, waving their shirts around? Ugh. The 3-1 to Holliday. And that's ball 4.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I mean, bring back Baby Shark if that's my option. Anything but this latest trend. All right. First and second for Taylor Ward. Holliday gets on for the third time tonight. This is the 5th time through the order. And the first pitch is a strike. Boy, my... Got to clear the old throat. Yeah, folks, stay away from the Gary Glitter section down the left field corner. There's a called strike. It's 0-2 on Ward.
Taylor?
If you know, you know.
Taylor?
2 out, runners at first and second. The Orioles don't have any challenges left. We wasted them. The pitch, low, ball 1. I need a cough button. I don't really cough that often, honestly, Hank. I think I can count on one hand the amount of coughing I've done in a given year. But, hey, you are a part of history just now. You'll never forget the day BW coughed. Folks, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, and 2 out. Here comes the pitch. Popped straight up on the second base side of the infield. Torkelson is calling for it, and that'll end the inning. Baltimore leave a pair. We go to the 8th inning. All right. Okay, with the, yeah. Okay, right. Thank you. shirtless boys. That should help with the ratings. I never thought I'd say this, but can you please give me Melanie Newman back? Thank you. I know what a cough button is, Hank. I know what it is. Oh my God. I've just been mansplained. Oh boy. What else? What else can I be told about? So what exactly is this thing they call a toaster oven? Somebody break it down for me. It's an oven, but you put bread in it? How does it work? You put the bread in first? Or you put the toast in and then it turns it in back to regular bread? Somebody, come on. I need help with this. This one's a toughie. By the way, I found this the other day. What does this thing do? It's weird. Like it's got a handle on it. I think it might be like, is it like an antique earring, I think? I think it's like an antique earring. I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain to me exactly how this works. Huh. I'll try to get it fitted. Christ. Hank, Hank, let me explain to you all about what a toaster is, okay? You plug it in. You take out your loaf of bread. You wanna slice up that bread. It might already come sliced. Yeah, you put the slice in the toaster. You press down this lever, right? You don't want to walk away for too long, though. Okay? Every toaster is different. You're going to want to hang around there and wait and make sure it doesn't start to over toast. And my advice, if there's any problems, grab a metal fork or knife and just jam it into the toaster. Okay? And then you'll fix it. Hey, folks, we're underway in the top of the 8th inning. It's Colt Keith with Tyler Wells on the pitch for the Orioles. A 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. Wells versus Keith. All right, you lift it, round handle on the... Oh, hold on. I know, right? It's shocking. Up and away, the count is 2-1. Folks, stay tuned. I'm going to explain the intricacies of a placemat. This one's fouled back, still 2-2 on Keith. He came in to pinch hit after the original number 3 hitter, Jahmai Jones, had 1 AB hitting out of this DH spot. That ball's lifted foul. We'll do it again. 2-2. Axminster, if 40% of people don't get what I'm saying, I'm actually doing pretty well. Usually it's 60% that have no idea. Upstairs, full count. Wells, we need you to throw strikes, buddy. No base runners. Got a 3-run lead. No free passes, dude. Here comes the payoff pitch to Keith. Fouled straight back. 92 on the heater from Wells. Oh my God, here's a list of starters the Orioles have had since last season. Scott Blewett is on the list. Swing and a miss. A changeup from Wells that dipped. Strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Through the raindrops, a beauty of a changeup had Keith fooled. One away. 5 more outs to go. Here's Riley Green. Inside for ball 1. Green 1 for 3. His average is at 326. 4 homers, 24 driven in. The OPS just under 900. He's a good hitter. Takes low 2-0. The Yankees lost. Is that a final? Tampa beats the Yankees? Man, Tampa. At this point, I say just let Tampa run away with it, and then let's hope the Yankees start to tumble down near the rest of us. This ball's hit deep to center field. Taveras is on the track. He's now circling under it. He's got it. A deep fly ball out to right center, 2 away. Riley Green is gone. Wells is 1 batter away from a clean inning. Folks, we are 18 likes away from 200. I know we can do it. I want to thank everybody here already for the 182 of you that hit that like button. You guys are fantastic. There's a called strike. A breaking ball from Wells. What's up? Is that Torkelson again? Spencer Torkelson's back up here. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Still batting under 200. 196. Curveball hit up the middle. Gunner's got it. He throws in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. As Wells tonight, sort of acting as a setup man. We've already used Garcia. We've got a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the 8th. A chance to add on. 1 more chance. And then we'll see where we stand going into the 9th. As of right now, it is a save situation. But, yeah, even if we're only up by 3, I hope we got the right guy to go to. We've used Cano. We've used Garcia. Nunez kind of got hit around hard the other day. Who do you guys want to see out there for the 9th? Let me know. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Feels like we're kind of due for a lefty. Akin already used at the top of the game. Albert Suarez is phantom. That is an interesting call. He is active. We haven't seen him since he's been reactivated. Feels like he's due. Albert for the save. I think that's a good call with a 3-run lead. And then, of course, if the Orioles make it a 4-run lead or more, it's an even more fitting situation, I'd say, for Albert. Kittredge could be. Let me see who's going to be due up. We just retired Torkelson. It's going to be switch hitter, lefty, and I think Workman's another lefty. Yeah, so when do we get Grant Wolfram back? That's who I would want to use if we had him. Grant Wolfram. I don't know. With a 3-run lead, I would hope it doesn't have to come down to, well, who's the best matchup? I just want somebody to come in here and get 3 outs. And even if they give up 2 runs to get there, we still win. So pick somebody and just do it. I do have Prince Albert in a can. Let me knock on the door and tell him he needs to hurry up and flush. Gunnar Henderson's up, folks, and he's facing a lefty, Emmanuel De Jesus. 15 appearances, a high ERA, 6.20. though he does have a record of 2-0. Gunnar with a 2-hit night so far.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
You guys let me know if you see some activity in the Oriole bullpen. And I will do the same. 0-1 pitch. That one is hitting the center. It's dropping and down for a base hit. Gunnar with a 3-hit night. It's a 3-dog night for Gunnar. Joy to the world.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar is finding that stroke. He's not hitting homers, but he doesn't have to right now. I'm telling you, start hitting balls hard like this. The homers will come, and the rallies will also come. Come on, Gunnar. Adley Rutschman with a 2-hit night, swing and a miss. Just a nice-looking swing by Gunnar there on the replay I'm looking at. We should all be seeing the same thing. Apple TV. 0-1 pitch to Adley. Swing and a miss. That ball dipped at the end. Was that a splitter? Was that a changeup? It was 87 miles an hour with some late dip. 0-2 on Rutschman. The 0-2. And inside. It looks like the rain has let up. The folks that were wearing plastic covering sitting right behind the plate. Nobody's wearing any of that sort of protection now. Ball is fouled off the screen behind the plate on the right. There's definitely some collecting water around the perimeter of the warning track around the whole field. You just don't want to see any plays. Like, look at that area puddling up next to the tarp. Adley hits one to center field. It's going to back up the runner. It's going to back up the center fielder, whose name I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Wensiel Perez makes the catch in front of the track, one away. So, yeah, you just don't want to see a play somewhere in the track area of the field here. Doesn't look very safe to me. Folks, you know who's had a big hit tonight? How about that 3-run homer by Pete Alonso with the 2 down? Swing and a miss. Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Hey, by the way, folks, I wanted to mention something that I should have said much earlier in the broadcast tonight, but we had that off day in between, and a little bit of time has passed. 0-1 pitch, high, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's just to give a very heartfelt and genuine thank you to the folks that showed up in that final game on Wednesday afternoon against Tampa for my 49th birthday blowout. And it was a blowout of the wrong variety for us. Swing and a miss by Alonso. It's a ball and 2 strikes, but many people helped out with some kind donations or gifts, whatever you want to call it. And we had a nice turnout as well. We also watched me get drunk and curse out a bunch of Rays fans at the end of the game. It was a blast. Thanks for that. 1-2 to Alonso. He goes the other way. That ball's going to draw a diving catch made out there by McKinstry. An absolute peach of a catch. Gunnar with a late break to tag and go to second base. McKinstry Wow, what a catch that was. Navigating through that wet grass out there as well. He fully laid out on a ball that kept fading away from him. Slicing away off the bat of Alonso. What a catch. It does move Gunnar to second with 2 down. Here's Basayo. Swing and a miss. Good on Gunnar to grab that extra base. The 0-1 is fouled off to the right. Basayo hitless tonight. That last foul ball must have gotten a piece of the ump. He's got his mask off. All right. 2 down, 2 strikes on Sammy, a runner at second. The pitch outside. Tomorrow is Sammy Basayo bobblehead night, and it will be interesting to see. Will he be in the lineup? He's facing the lefty Framber Valdez. Pitch outside, 2-2. Now, my thought is that they will put him in the lineup, but unfortunately, it's for the wrong reason. Because it's his bobblehead night, not because he's having no problem really hitting lefties and is certainly the best option. Should not be sitting out. Should be playing every day. And, you know, with more at-bats against lefties, the better he's going to get. Give him those at-bats. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to check his swing, but he went around on a pitch inside, and the inning is over. It's been a tough night for Basayo here tonight. Some challenges that were missed and then rung up on another pitch that, had he kept the challenge, he could have used it successfully. Tough night for Sammy, but his teammates are going to try to bail him out here on offense. We go to the 9th inning, folks. It is time to close the door.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Wow, we're going to Nunez. All right. Craig Albanez is going to show faith in Anthony Nunez. And I'm just going to say I'm happy that we have a 3-run lead that we're going to try to do this. If Nunez does struggle, first 3 batters, if there's any signs of struggle like he looked last time out, you got to yank him, and at worst you've got the tying runs on and a chance to still come out of this thing. But Nunez, had a really tough time his last time out. It ballooned his ERA to over 5. He's going to be the guy, though. He's going to need to be the guy. Folks, this is the time of the game, and I'm opening up my chat right now. And I'm going to give you an example of what I want to see in the Charm City chat. Take a look. What's that? What's that flying in the air? That's me tapping that heart emoji. We've got a lead. We're at home. We're trying to win, damn it. So do me a favor. I can't tap the whole damn inning. I got to call the game. You guys keep the hearts flying there in the Charm City chat. And keep them flying until we get this final out. Let's win this damn thing. Let's go. 7-4 Orioles going into the 9th inning. Due up for the Tigers. I don't have that information in front of me. It was Torkelson It should be Wencio Perez, Zach McKinstry, and Gage Workman. A switch hitter and two lefties are due up. 6, 7, and 8 hitters. That's the part of the lineup you want to see. Got to get the job done. All right, here we go. It's Anthony Nunez against Wencio Perez. First pitch popped up. Going to go out of play, foul, though. And, man, there is puddles now on the infield. Reminds you of the old days of baseball where things weren't so perfectly manicured all the time. But it does make for some treacherous base running out there. Here's a tapper foul. It's 0-2. 0-2 on Wencio Perez, who is 1 for 3 tonight. Keep those hearts flying. I'm watching you. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, 88 and rising. Up and out of the zone for strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 more outs to go. The batter is Zach McKinstry, 0 for 3. A fine play in the field in the last inning, but nothing doing at the plate so far tonight. By the way, Blaze Alexander stays in the game and is over at third base. Here's a splitter in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, there are maybe a couple of thousand people still here. And some of them are Detroit fans. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, that one really split. Look at this ball go bloop. Down, down, down. 2 strikes on McKinstry. The pitch. And a tapper foul. We'll do it again. Just a little piece of that one. Folks, the odometer has rode over. Another time tonight, hon. Welcome in, new subscribers. We're up to 4,680. Try to get the 4,700 here tomorrow or Sunday. Clawing our way to 5,000. That pitch up and away, 2-2 on McKinstry. Thanks so much, folks. Where's the button for that?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Fouled away. We'll do it again at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on, top of the ninth. The Orioles have a lead of 7-4. Detroit took a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the third. The Orioles, with a 3-run homer, made it 3-2. Detroit got the lead back in the next frame with 2 runs to make it 4-3. And then the Orioles fought back again. 3 runs in the bottom of the fourth to make it 6-4. Since then, it's been a 1-0 Oriole advantage from the 5th inning on. We've out-hit the Tigers 14-7. Here's a 3-2 pitch to McKinstry. Fouled away. The Tigers come into this ball game sporting a 6-game losing streak. Folks, we are 4 likes away from 200. 4. Can we get it by the third out? The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Backing up is Ward. Still backing up. He's now got room. He's made the catch in front of the track. We are 1 out away from a W, folks. This patchwork pitching performance by the Orioles staff tonight. Akin with the first inning. Bassitt 4 1/3. Rico a couple of outs. Cano with an inning. Wells with an inning. And now Nunez trying to get one more inning. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Workman. Broke low and in. Unhittable. Strike 1. The chant of "Let's Go O's" from the few people still here. And that is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City chat. Let me hear ya. 2 likes from 200. Oh, somebody just took theirs away. Aren't they clever? We're going to do it without you. 1-1 pitch is in there. Strike 2. 1 more strike, and we win. How about 1 more strike and a couple of more likes? The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. $200 likes just in time for the final out of the ball game. Can we do it? We're that close. We are on the cusp. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! He struck him out, and the Orioles are in the win column.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
And 200 likes all at one time.
And I want to thank you very much,
folks.
For that. I really do.
The Orioles have won it.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Folks, we need to play in more rainy games like this. We like the rain. We like the rain, don't we, folks? Come on. Final score, Orioles 7, Tigers 4. All right. I mean, Chris Bassitt wasn't that great in his 4 1/3 innings of work. But the bullpen back to looking good again. After a tough couple of games in Tampa, the bullpen. Now, Keegan Akin did give up a run. And again, folks, I know it's bad timing for Akin, and for me to defend giving up that home run ball is basically impossible. But if we're being honest, it was one of those first pitch of the ball games that sometimes, any pitcher can be responsible for kind of throwing that meaty first pitch to get one over. And, McGonigal was ambushing. He was ready, and he got that home run. Akin went on to strike out a couple of batters, and Chris Bassitt, again, 4 1/3 innings of work, 6 hits, but he didn't walk anybody. 4 strikeouts, but 3 earned runs in 4 1/3 innings. That lifts his ERA to 5.51. The actual winner of the ball game, though, is Bassitt. So, again, how does this work? He goes 4 1/3 innings, and he by far has the worst pitching line of anybody involved in this ball game. But he gets credit. Rico Garcia, 2/3 of an inning with a strikeout. Cano with a clean inning, a pair of strikeouts. Tyler Wells, a clean inning with a strikeout. And then Nunez, a clean inning with 2 strikeouts. So if my math is right, at least the last 11 batters of the ball game were retired in order for the Tigers. We completely shut their offense down over the last 3 innings and change tonight. Offensively, we were there as well. 14 hits. That's a lot. We did wind up leaving 10 men on base, but it's forgivable. It wasn't one of those, we got guys to second and third, but we couldn't figure out a way to get them in. We did get some big hits tonight. Multi-hit games for Gunnar Henderson, who had 3 hits. Rutschman with a pair. Taveras with a couple of hits. Jackson Holiday with 2 hits. And then a couple of home run balls, Holiday and Alonso. Cowser added a hit even though he only had 2 at-bats, scored a run. Mayo had a hit, and Blaze, who came in a pinch hit for him, had a hit. So they combined out of that number 8 spot with a 2-for-4 day. Adley with a 2-hit day. Ward was 1-for-5. Basically, only Sammy Basayo held quiet with an 0-for-5. And then defensively, well, no errors. And I'm trying to think, did we make any real blunders, any real mistakes that don't exactly get logged as errors on the stat sheet? I'm trying to think. Nothing is coming quite to mind. It was a pretty good victory, folks. Pretty good. We played through the rain. We got all 9 innings in. And we're now back to, what, 6 games under 500? Was that right? 23 and 29. Oh, we're still only 22 and 29? Damn it. I got ahead of myself. We're 22 and 29. Still a half game behind Boston. Though the Red Sox, is their game over? And did they lose? Wow, Boston lost and we're still in last place. Damn, we got work to do. Toronto, by the way, has now won 3 straight. And the final, once again, between the Yankees and the Rays, Tampa does it again, a 4-2 win. Tampa now on a 5-game win streak. The Yankees have dropped 3 in a row. Tampa now with a 5.5-game lead on just the Yankees. And the Yankees, I think, have like the second best record. Well, they're take that back. Cleveland has played 1 more game. They're 31 and 22, and they've won 7 straight. But New York is just one win off that same record, 30 and 22. And, yeah, they're still far behind Tampa now. Tampa just running away with it right now. 19 games over 500 at 34 and 15. What else? Time of the ball game tonight, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Attendance was under 15,000, 14,956 for a Friday night game in the rain. All right. Anthony Nunez got the save, by the way. Bassitt the win. Flaherty got the loss. I think that's just about everything. All right, so we've got game 2 tomorrow, and it is a late afternoon start, 4 o'clock. You're going to want to be here at 3:45 p.m. to get caught up on all the stuff. All right, and the matchup for that is what? Where did it go? Where the hell are you? Can I remember? Oh, it's Framber Valdez for Detroit. And I believe Brandon Young for us. Yes, Brandon Young against Framber Valdez tomorrow. Get here at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, folks, for all the shenanigans. I want to thank everybody here in the Charm City chat for hanging out with me and watching some Orioles baseball. It's nice to watch a win. Let's hope for more. We got a 10-game homestand. Why don't we just kick some ass at home and try to get back to 500? Let me see who's streaming right now, if anybody, and I'll redirect you that way. But yeah, thanks to the mods for keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to everybody for helping out by hitting the like button. To all the new subscribers who have joined up, welcome in. Glad to have you. You're going to like the way you look as a bird watcher. I'm going to be sending you right now to a UFL game being called by my buddy Rising Rhino, which includes the Orlando Storm and a team right down the road, the DC Defenders. They know how to defend, folks. They know how to defend. All right, until tomorrow, late afternoon, folks, this has been the Bird Watcher. It's been a pleasure. Hope you have a good rest of your Friday night, and I'll see you later. I'll chirp at you later, in fact. That's the catchphrase. Take it easy, everybody.